Today's fitness focus is balance, which will be done in sitting. A chair will be needed, as well as a pillow to sit on for the challenge. However, if that feels unsteady, take the pillow out and complete this segment without it, and then you can always come back and add it in. We'll also be using a playground ball. If you don't have one, grab another pillow or cushion that you have available in the house. Let's get started with your feet firmly on the ground and about a hip distance apart. I want you midway up in the chair so that your back is not touching it. And we're going to do a pelvic clock. So think of your pelvis as the center of the clock. The clock is what you're sitting on. 12 p.m. or a.m. is in front of you and 6 behind. You're going to take your hands to your hips, and what we're going to focus on is tilting your pelvis forward towards 12 and then back towards 6. Again, tilt forward, so my shoulders are staying over my hips. It's just the arch of my back which is changing. And then I tilt back and I'm rolling under. Now, why is this balance? Well, that's because we're working on truncal balance. And where that starts is where we're bearing weight, and that's through the hips and sitting. And we want to get good control, good flexibility, and good strength. Tilt again forward. Pull the belly button in and tilt back. Let's do 5 more. Tilting front and rotating back. 4 more. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Tilt forward as if you're taking your pelvic bones and rotating them. Tilt back. 3 more. Tilt it front and rotate back. Last 2. Tilt it front and rotate back. 1 more time. You're going to tilt it front and rotate back. And now I want you to find the middle point. Now think to the 2 sides of your clock. Okay, so you've got 3 and 9. What I want you to focus on doing is pulling the hip up on the side rather than just leaning away from that side. We're not there yet. We're just focusing on your base. So I want you to pull that hip up as if you're pulling it up off the pillow. You're going to feel a little cinch here in your waist and lower down. Do that 4 more times, pulling up that side and lower. Keep shoulders over hips. Really focus on that. 2 more. Pull up and lower. 1 more. Pull up and lower. Shoulders stay over hips. You're going to work that opposite side now towards 9 o'clock. You're pulling up and lowering down. We're going to do that 4 more times. Really cinch up. Try not to lean away. Just cinch it high. Lower. 3 more. Cinch it up. Lower down. 2 more. Pull up and down. 1 more. We're going to do a little pelvic dance where we're going to go side to side now. 3 and 9. So you're going to pull up, lower, opposite side. So you're bringing your shoulder and your hip closer together. And lower. Again, pull up and lower, pull up and down. 3 more, working 3 to 9 o'clock, and lift. 2 more, go side and side. You're really going to feel your waist, feeling your low back. 1 more time, and relax. Even weight through both hips. Posture is tall, hands are across your chest, and feet are firmly on the ground. I want you to lean forward, but don't go so far that you lose your balance. You're just taking it to your limit of stability. You're going to come to center, and I want you to lean back, but only so far that your feet don't lift up, okay? And come to center. So your back stays nice and flat. We're going to hinge forward, find where your limit is, know where it is, learn it, come back, and lean back, and come center. Again, lean forward, use your breath. Come center, lean back, feet stay heavy on the floor. You're going to feel your abs working here, and center. Let's do 5 more. Take it forward, and center. Lean it back, keep your shoulders relaxed down. Try not to reach out, and center. Again, forward, and center, back, keep it controlled, and center. Let's do 3 more. Take it front lift it tall, take it back, and bring it tall. 2 more. Forward and center and back. Control it, and center 1 more time each way. Take it front. Learn where your limit is. Sit it tall, take it back, and sit it tall. So we've learned this forward and back plane. Now we need to learn the side to side. I want you to lean it to the side, but not so far that that foot comes off and you lose your balance. Hands are across the chest. You're going to lean to one side, come center. We're going to go right to the other side. Lean it over and center. Again, try to lean. Take it as far as you can hold it, and center, opposite side, lean, and center. If this makes you feel nervous or unsteady, you can always hold the bottom of your chair just so that you know that your hands are there for support. That challenge is to bring your hands across your chest. Take it across, to the side and up, opposite side, and up. Give me 4 more sets. Learning that limit just like you did with the forward and back. And other side. You've got 3 more. Take it side and center, opposite side and center. 2 more sets. Side, center, side. 1 more set. Side, center, side, and hold in center, hands on hips. Now we're really going to reach towards that limit of stability, both high and low. You're going to start with your left hand, and you're going to reach across at a diagonal towards the right knee and up. Okay, so that's the motion. And you pull down, and then I want you to reach straight forward in line with your leg, and then pull in. Here we go. So reach up at a diagonal, weight is transferring to this side, pull in, reach it forward, hand is big and open, and pull in. Again, reach high at a diagonal, pull it to the hip, reach it forward, and pull it to the hip. 5 more, high in a diagonal, to the hip, and forward, and to the hip. You should feel that pelvis moving. You should feel the weight pushing down through your feet, and you should feel control. Reach it forward. You've got 3 more before we switch sides. Take it up at a diagonal, and center, and forward, and center. 2 more, up at a diagonal, and center, and forward. 1 more. Take it up at a diagonal, and center, and forward, and you might have guessed it, but we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So you're going to take your left hand to your hip, keep it there. Now that right arm is going to reach across in line with that opposite knee and up. Think where the wall meets the ceiling. You're going to lean into it as far as you can. Pull into your hip, lean straight forward in line with your leg, and come back. Again, take it up at that diagonal. Pull in, reach it out, come center. Again, you're up, pull in, and forward. Stay with me. You've got 5 more. Reach, come back, extend through the elbow and the hand, and back. Keep going. Reach, and back, and forward, and in. 2 more sets. Big reach high. Come center, reach forward, and center. 1 more time. Reach high, and center, and forward, and center. Now let's just roll your shoulders back. Okay, let your low back release a little bit. Do some rotation. Now, we're going to go back to the left hand. We're going to reach low. Hand stays on the opposite hip. You're going to reach low towards the outside of that opposite leg. Pull to the hip, but then we're still going to reach forward and back in. Let's do that again. So you're reaching low, as if you're picking something off the ground. Come center, reach forward, and center. But notice, as I'm reaching low, both of my feet stay planted, okay, to secure me to the floor. Reach out and in. You've got 5 more. Reach across. It's good flexibility exercise for the trunk too. And center and out. You've got 4 more. Here we go. Take a high 5 down to the ankle and center. High 5 to me and back. 3 more. Down, center, forward, and back. 2 more. Down, center, forward. You've got 1 more. Take it down and center and forward. You've guessed it. We've got the opposite side. Sit tall. Take that right hand across outside of left leg. Pull it in. You're reaching it out and forward and come center. Again, lower down, come in, reach forward and center. Notice the pace that we're moving. Nothing is fast. You're not dropping your head down and up. It's more about the leaning, okay? You're leaning at an angle, low, coming up, leaning forward beyond you. And in. Let's do 3 more. Down, come center, forward, you've got it, and in. You've got 2 more. Down and center and forward and in. 1 more. Down and center and forward and in. Take a deep breath. So now we're stable here because our feet are flat and we have a lot of surface area. So for the challenge of the next exercise, we're going to reduce the surface area by taking your heels up off of the ground. So just your toes are on the ground, okay? Posture is tall, and you're going to raise your arms up and lower down, okay? Just bringing arms up and out to the side and lower down. Now, focus. Is there even weight through your toes, or are you leaning more to one side? Are both arms lifting in the same range? Keep that focus for 3 more reps, bringing the arms up and down, and 2 more, up and down, and 1 arm up and down. Relaxing your hands down, both heels come down. Let's rock out the ankles, bringing toes up and heels, just loosening it up, taking a breath. Lots of concentration on this segment. Deep breath here. Keep moving those ankles, and we're going to move on, swinging those arms forward as we keep your heels up. In 2, you've got it. 1 more. Now hold your heels up, light toe touch. You're going to swing your arms up and lower. Again, up and lower. 3 more before you hold. Up and down. 2 more. Lift up. Try to pull your chest up and down. 1 more, just a light toe touch. Up and hold. Raise your left knee up. Hold for 5, 4. Try to balance. You might be wobbly on your cushion. Just hold it. 3, 2, 1. Arms stay high. Lower that foot down. Right foot lifts. Control that wobble. Lift it tall. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Arms come down. Shoulders roll back. Grab your playground ball or that extra pillow that you might have with you. You're going to set your feet wider now than a hip distance apart. We're going to hold on to whatever your support is to come down and into the chest and hold. Again, reach low. Come into the chest and pause. Let's do 3 more. Coming down and up. Why is this more challenging? Well, because the brain has to concentrate on holding whatever object it is. If you have tightness in the hand, that can make it more complicated. And bring it up. And if anything, this is a good hand opener, and this is functional. This is you reaching for something off the ground. Let's do 1 more. Taking it down, pulling to the chest. Now we're going to get fancy with a little toss here. Hands are open. I just want you to toss and catch. Toss and catch. Good. So now your focus is on a little bit of hand-eye coordination here, but I want you to make sure that you're also not wobbling or leaning to one side. So you're holding nice and firm and tall for 5 more, and 4. You've got 3, last 2, and 1. Bring that ball over to your right hip and draw a diagonal up and across. Now I want your weight to transfer. Transferring to the right and then to the left hip. Let's do that again. Come down to the right hip and over to the left for 5 more. To the right and left. 4 more. So rock and reach. 3 more. Rock it to the side and reach. Notice the surface area of the feet. 2 more. Good. 1 more time before we switch directions. You're going to reach, hold, pull down to the left hip, reach across to the right. Here we go. Across to the right, weight shifts back to the left. Again, across and back. Keep it controlled. Across and back. And what's your posture doing? Hold it high and back. You've got 5 more and pull it down. 4 more, pull it down. Last 3, you're doing great. 2, keep that balance. 1 more time and hold. Now hold that ball in towards the chest. You're going to draw a circle around. Okay, let's try that again. Draw that circle around. 1 more time. Circle up and around. Control your wobble. You're going to feel that pelvic clock and that tilt side to side. You're going to switch the direction now. Up and around, opposite way. You've got 2 more. Up and around, opposite way. And 1 more. Up and around, opposite way. Hold that ball in towards your chest. You're going to come forward in your chair. I'd like you to set your right foot back and your left foot forward. You're in a staggered stance, okay? You're going to have more of a limit of stability. You're going to hold the ball here. You're going to come down, out, up, and in. Again, down, out, up, and center. Give me 3 more. Come down, out, up. 2 more. Down, out, up. 1 more. Reach low, forward, in, and hold. Bring your left foot back. Place your right foot forward. Opposite staggered position. Posture is tall. Hold on to your object. You're going to reach out, up, and in. Let's do 4 more. Reach out, up, and in. 3 more. Reach out, up, and in. Last 2. Down. Make it big and in. 1 more. Down, out, up, and hold. Bring feet parallel. Place your ball or pillow to the side. Relax your arms next to your side. I just want you to gently twist side to side. Now let's keep your gaze forward as your trunk and your arms rotate. And you let them hang heavy. And you just take a deep breath here. And we reconnect together and focus on what we just did, working from the pelvis and up through the trunk, and then reaching with your arms, because hands to the thighs, that is your fit tip, which is functional reach. In your everyday activities, we are challenging our balance, be it in sitting or standing, when we're reaching for different things in our environment. So keep up with this module, repeat doing it so that you have better balance during your everyday activities. Take care, and I'll see you next time.